Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Nim the Lycanroc. And this is Necesse. And this was a very unfortunate time to go. Well, we got Conrad there working on 3D art, a 3D model, you know. Very unfortunate time. But yeah, as is usual, we do the first launch of a game live here on stream. So let's get this started. Congrats on that 285 stream streak there, Ido. And the 375 one there of Candy. Yeah, it figures that right as I go, you know, right as I start the recording and do my intro is when Conrad decides to just hide half the body and just have the eyeball just floating there. Oops. Alright, notice this is an early access build. You might encounter bugs, missing or incomplete or unpolished features. Thank you for playing. Alrighty. New world. We shall call this Scary Eye. There we go. World settings can be changed at any time in settings. For players who want a challenge where you have to think about your strategy at times and be properly prepared for fights. Ooh, raider damage. Yeah, we can send that along, Ido. Sure, we'll go with, classic. Create world. And I guess create new character. I can be Boo. Hello there, I am Blue. I think we'll go with something else. That will work. I can be angry, I can be sad, I can be extra angry. I could just be blech. More angry. Here's one that's somewhat happy. Another sad. More angry. I don't even know what this one is. That is just a different, you know, longer eyebrows, apparently. This looks sorrowful. So we have one of three emotions. Angry, sad, or nothing. Hello there, Fru. Hello, Merle. Hello, Brian. Congrats, Brian. I guess this one's kind of happy. We'll go with... We'll go with that one. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, that's not creepy at all. No, no, not at all. I guess we'll do that. Hairstyle. Hello, all pal. We have anime hair. Ponytail. Mohawk. More anime hair. Another mohawk. Pigtails. Emo. uh... We will go with anime hair. Sure. Be the anime protagonist? Okay. We'll go with brown. Not quite that dark. That shade. I guess that's probably the best I've got. Ooh, rainbow. Oh, okay. Red shirt. Black shoes. Apparently I do not wear pants. Yeah, fair enough. You know. Zim. And select. Walk close and hit tree with axe by pressing left mouse. Okay. Follow instruction arrows to learn how to chop a tree and craft a torch. Okay. Torch. Boom. Talk to the elder to learn about the game. Oh, okay. We shall go on and around and over and up here. Matthew the elder. Hello. Hey, no! Come back here! Oi! I'm trying to talk to you. Apparently he does not... Oh, I accidentally hit him. Okay. Underground, you will find some of the best ores in the world. Okay. I want to buy something. I am selling these items. A revival potion. Ew. Let's look at your equipment. Ah, I can give him other equipment. Ooh. So I was right. I can have an army of settlers that might back for all of this. I am intrigued.
Jug.
Okay. So is this just my house or is it his house? What is going on here? I see. I think this is my house. Well, it's probably his house, but, you know, I'm living here, so fudge. Be careful not to get lost. I will do my best. There is definitely quite a bit of stuff down here. Money! The rat. Can I pet it? Okay, it is not hostile. I'm fine with this. Uh-oh. I think that's a zombie. I think a zombie has found me, guys. Oh, several zombies have found me. Oh no, this might be bad. I might be in trouble. Guys, I might not make it. Hello, Key. Key, you should come join voice. Hello there, Epic. Hello, Seamus. And I'm sorry to hear that, Candy. But Lightpaw, you are the ferret. Also, Key, you should definitely join voice. Definitely join voice. But yeah, I'm still figuring out this game myself. Think of it as Town Hall / Crafting Hub. Okay, fair enough. Hello, Lightning Dragon. Uh-oh! Zombies!
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Ah, apparently, Lightpaw, that's what Lightpaw was meaning. Yes, Pobs. How dare you? Give me the loot! I'm going to assume... I have a quest to, or a tutorial quest to find and craft a wood pickaxe in the workstation. Fair enough. I am glad that enemies do not seem to follow the logic of they just know where you are. They're just little guys. They just exist. And if they happen to catch me, then they come over to, you know, say hi and stuff. Hey, Unknown Racer. Well, I got some iron ore. Got a bunch of copper so far. Ah, I can click and hold. Good, good. Oh! You have a... You've got an arrow. Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot of you. Okay, let's put down some more torches. Hello, zombie. Ooh, ninja stars. Well, that's interesting. Hey, Kenku. But yeah, that's interesting. Light Paw? Either way, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Well, I am now out of torches, so I'm gonna go back up. Where'd the old guy? Oh, there he is. Hmm. Use trinket ability slot first? Okay. I'm doing well. How are you, Unknown Racer? Oh no, the Elder's getting attacked! Go! Stay indoors! Ugh, fine. Oh, I guess he'll just, I guess he'll just, you know, go around killing things for me. Fair enough. But yeah, I saw this at the, the PC gaming show yesterday and was like, ooh, this seems intriguing. Are you able to go in the door? I guess it can't. So my question now is, do I want to set this settlement flag here or elsewhere? I guess we'll come back to that. For now, we'll go back underground, because that's what the tutorial's telling me to do. Oh, right, I need more, torches. Thud, 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 thud. thud, thud. Yeah, I have not seen this game before, but I saw it at the thing. Apparently they're going into 1.0 in October. So I figured I'd check it out, and then I realized it had a 30% discount, and I'm like, hey, don't mind if I do. And
I remember
Loki.
seeing this. Hello? I remember seeing Necesse come out like ages ago. I didn't realize it wasn't in 1.0 till like now.
It's not yet.
Ish.
It's coming out in 1.0. But yeah, you still hate Asher?
I am going to correct you right now, sir. Note to everyone in chat that is said in a platonic sense. I know how people are around here. I did not say that I hated Asher. I said that I had never been so frustrated with Asher before.
Yeah, I was planning to leave you not knowing and stuff. Oh, God, you've got a big sword.
Didn't realize Arrow was in the game.
I was very much not planning on it ever coming up for at least a while anyways. And then it kind of got brought out. Hey, Azure. What do you mean you've heard things, Epic? Do I want to know what you've heard?
Oh, Epic was in web fishing with Era and a couple of others yesterday. I joined late, but people were being saucy.
About me?
No, just in general.
Oh, fair enough. Hi, Kieran. And, Fru, yes, Key did not like the way I portrayed Asher. He hates Asher.
Excuse you? Excuse you? Okay, none of y'all believe a single word of that. The fact that you portrayed Asher that way is utterly fine, alright? Like, my main thing was that I had never been so frustrated with the way that Asher was acting in any prior portrayals. Because, like, wow. And, I mean, I still will not rescind that statement either. That was very frustrating of them to act in that manner. Does a lot of their behavior finally get explained somewhat by this? Yes. But it does not absolve them of their behavior.
They have an image to maintain.
It is an image that they choose to construct.
One could also argue that it is an image that he has been forced to adopt because others view him that way anyways.
I mean, yes. However, he chooses to continue to maintain that image at the detriment of those around him who actually care.
Well, as he said at the end of that conversation, we'll see how long that lasts. Why on my rainbow? Also, sorry for not playing, everybody. I've been brought food by the raptor.
Defending my viewpoint and also fighting a very active boss are very difficult to do simultaneously.
Well, everybody expects Asher to be evil, so he is evil.
And yet, when he's consistently called good by those around him, he refuses it and gets very upsetty spaghetti. And in fact, acts all the more like a child when that happens.
Well, yeah, they don't actually know him, so why would he accept that? Unearned valor and all that.
She's raised Asher. Gosh. The self-esteem issues on this little dog.
Well, what do you expect from him? People hate him. Or they don't believe him. You know, it's one of the two. I'll let you decide which is worse. Oh, God! No! No! Okay, cool. I can't use another health potion for a bit. No!
There.
But yeah, like, you know, Asher is, you know, he is, he's just behaving as they want him to.
You say, even knowing full well that is not what the group wants.
Yeah, but the group doesn't believe him.
Which is another sticking point, because Asher is entirely aware that it is very difficult to believe anyone if they make that sort of claim without, you know, general proof, and also it's a very large claim to make.
What, that he's a god?
Yes!
Why is that hard to believe?
It's hard to believe anyone who claims that without any real, like, prior context or reasoning.
You mean other than the fact that he has, worked multiple miracles in front of them?
They don't understand it as a miracle, though. They understand it as this is a neat ability that allows him to, manipulate data to some extent, which other Digimon possess.
Not like
Other
he
Digimon
does.
have the ability to manipulate data. Maybe not in the same way Asher can, but they can do so.
They refuse to believe him.
Chat. Chat. I feel like I'm going insane, chat.
Asher is the god of death.
Yes. But again, it feels like Asher is assuming that if someone does not believe him the second he tells them that's it. Which is also a very childish outlook.
I don't know about that. I feel like he's very justified in that.
I told somebody that I know and trust something entirely outlandish.
And they believe
I
you,
know
right?
that it's true, but to them and to basically the entirety of the major populace, this is a very outlandish claim, but they should totally believe me.
Oh. Well, I mean, yes, exactly. So, what's the problem?
Are we certain that Asher is, like, an adult?
Yes.
I agree with Dear Guardian, Asher baby. I have made my point clear by now. I step back from this brick wall.
Oh no, he is not Dux. I'm not sure who is. But I know that he and Jace are the oldest.
Which is hilarious. Mostly because Jace now has to be dad to the entire group.
And Asher gets to be their big brother, the god of death, that they don't believe.
Okay. So if Asher were to tell young, impressionable children, I am the god of death, you know what? They might actually believe him. If they did not know any better. But otherwise, rational thinking adults are not likely to believe this random passersby is actually the god of death. Ido, are you talking about Haboku or are you talking about Asher? Because Asher is an undead.
Pretty sure he's talking about Haboku because, we're trying, you asked the question, or somebody brought up about, who's the oldest and such.
I mean, with Haboku, okay, so technically you can still age as an undead, especially if you are a physical undead, because you can mark aging via decay. Incorporeal undead, that's harder. Because when they start to dissipate and get, like, wispy and transparent, you can't really tell. I guess we'll know when Haboku is old, because then he'll just be bones.
Hold up. Food spoils in this game? The floof. I'm still figuring out the basics of this game. While also defending myself on why Asher shouldn't be hated from with Key here.
I've made my point very clear.
Eat this. How do I eat it? Okay, I have eaten. Well, that's good to know at least, Fru. Well, apparently the chat doesn't believe Asher even exists, period. Fine. I have solution. Yes, behold, it is I, Ather, god of death, lord of evil, and so on and so forth. That dude. I am definitely looking forward to exploring what this game has to offer. What you guys are saying about it is just reinforcing that. So what are you playing over there, Key, anyway?
I am playing First Berserker Kazan. Easiest way to describe it is anime Dark Souls.
Ah. As opposed to the other anime Dark Souls?
Which one? I'm in the middle of a relatively intensive boss fight, so I will describe as soon as I either die or win.
Well, I was more making a joke about how many Dark Souls there are. Ooh, there's a house down here. Ah!
Nice.
Or not a house, but a building. Ooh, more torches! Yeah! I swear... Every game developer winds up making their own... They just start like, huh, what if that but this instead? What if Dark Souls but anime?
Ah, so Code Vein. No, wait, that's Bloodborne, but anime.
It's just a thing. Everybody copies each other. I mean, hell, technically, you know, Scar is got it's a Frankenstein's monster of a bunch of different things.
Oh, dang. I perished. But I got further than last time. Are you aware of the existence of Dungeon Fighter Online?
No.
Dungeon Fighter Online was / is, because there's only like private servers up now, a very anime arcade beat 'em up style MMO where you pick a class, but they're more like a character that you can develop into different paths. And there's a lot of interesting lore and stuff in the setting from what I remember. And part of that lore is that, well, yes, MMOs, you could very easily play it solo. You didn't have to play it with friends. It was built so you could play it solo. Also, ooh. Asher God Mode.
Yes. Current work in progress of his Anubismon form.
Holy crap, an Anubismon that I actually like the appearance of. It appears at least Kenku has played it. I ended up playing a mage at some point. I tried a couple things. But in the backstory for the Slayer, which is basically the quote-unquote fighter style class in DFO, each and every Slayer is possessed by Kazan, who was the very first Berserker, who is apparently this very prominent lore figure that you don't really hear too much about, other than the fact that, like, part of their ghosts possess one of your arms, sorry. One of your arm, as if you only have one. And as you develop the character, you can go... I think there were 3 different paths for Slayer. One of them was the Blade Master, one of them was the Ghost Slayer, and one of them was the Berserker. You either embrace it, use the power to start hunting ghosts, or you purge yourself of the power and get cool lightsaber weaponry. So, the first Berserker Kazan game is an action RPG in the vein of Dark Souls-ish, where you play as the titular Kazan in some part of the timeline in the DFO verse. And you get to see how he became what he did, and so far I've been having a lot of fun. I am very close to the end. And every single step along the way has been marked with tragedy. As it should.
Oh god, that's a lot of zombies over there.
Unlike most Souls games, you have 3 different weapon types you can pick from to play, and you can respec your skills whenever, which is nice. You have skill trees where you can unlock a variety of moves and abilities that suit your playstyle. And apparently meet other very interesting characters from the DFO lore, such as Blade Phantom, who is very edge cool. What I find very funny is I think it was the very first mission, because the game is divided up into missions. It's not this big open world thing. But in the very first mission, if you die one too many times, the game will bring up a pop-up and ask, hey, do you want the difficulty to be easy, or do you want it to be the normal difficulty, which is actually quite difficult, we acknowledge.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Meanwhile, I sat there with the pop-up open for a good 5 minutes, thinking, I don't need it to be easy. I'm just learning how the boss works. Why must you insult me? And so I've been suffering through normal difficulty this whole time.
But it wasn't an insult. They were just trying to be helpful and nice.
Asher, you can't say that to me when you consider being called good an insult.
I can say whatever I want.
You sure can. That doesn't necessarily mean the things that you say are true or factual. Some of it may be, like the fact you're the god of death. Others, not so much. Like you not being good.
Others decided that. I just embraced it.
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
Pat pat.
Who the heck are you?
I'm Key.
No, this random person that's coming into my house. I have decided to kidnap you because you were alone down there. And that was
Oh,
unacceptable.
Oh, hey.
hello.
How you doing?
I'm dandy.
You sure?
Why?
You sure you're dandy?
I mean, if you're talking about Wyatt things, then he sure ain't. I mean, things are better, but things are also complicated.
Ah, so everything in its right place.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I'm very behind on data anomaly hunters.
Yeah,
One
we were
day I
just
will catch up.
discussing how much Key hates Asher.
I've been here for the whole conversation. Key does not hate Asher. Asher just has some growing up to do. Hey.
Ah, hello, Merle.
It's a Merle.
Merle is precious.
Yes, they are.
Ah,
Unlike Asher.
hello.
Hello. Ah. This is Asher's place now.
Yes, yes it is.
I still don't know what I did wrong last time that apparently Maddie and Key have both, or Maddie knows, but Key has noticed, and
Yep.
You did things.
I did something apparently that might be problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a shame what you've subjected Edgar to.
Well, I don't know what I've done and thus what the consequences are.
I
That
guess
does
we'll
not
find
absolve
out.
you of your sins.
Probably not, no.
I will say, Ido, Asher has Asher has never reincarnated. He has been alive since he has existed since the beginning of the digital world.
Oh boy.
I don't mind giving this a little bit of a spoiler, but basically the idea is for him to cross from the dark area to the digital world, he has to go back in an egg, but it is not the same as reincarnation.
Makes sense.
It's just this time around,
track
he has a little bit of amnesia. And has lost some of his power. Hence he is not, smiting everybody fully, to the point where they just no longer exist.
Just
Just that one poor Galmon.
They were still alive.
Yeah, did you hear that, Merle? Asher hates Galmons. Poor David. It's no wonder the group didn't receive proper training. Asher took one look at them, saw they had a Galmon, and walked away.
Oh right, I keep forgetting that technically Asher's another Asher exists in Mirrorpool.
Oh no, it's the same one.
Oh gosh.
There, Key. I have named the Elder after you.
Oh.
Oh no?
Yep.
What happened to Merle?
What about Merle?
They may have had, computer issues.
Oh. And yeah, Ido makes a good point. They were being very prejudiced against Asher.
They were. I'll be fully honest. They were being worse than Himbo Dumb. There was a hot second when it was like, oh, it's a group of, puppy himbos. No. No. It is not.
Summon this evil creature from the abyss using the mysterious portal. I will give you a lunchbox in return. Sure. Sounds like a fair trade. Totally.
That is a quest and a half, all right.
Ah, the tutorial is over, but I still don't know how to do the whole, managing and whatnot. Work priorities? Oh. Key will not do anything, I see.
Oh. Sorry?
Pretty much, Epic. Well, I have apparently found Dexter's house. Sure, we'll wear that. Oh, nice little bench. Cute. Why is there a gravestone behind his house? What did you do, Dexter? I'm not sure I like that environmental storytelling.
It's great environmental storytelling. You got it right away.
I mean, yes, it is pretty well done. Does not mean I like it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My laptop is starting to show its age and doesn't like it when I do multiple things at once.
No.
Back in my day, we couldn't multitask.
Pretty much. So it decided, you know what? I'm just gonna make Discord bork. So I had to restart Discord.
Alrighty, let's place this down. I guess I cannot rotate. I cannot. The key.
You may not rotate the key, yes.
Like I said, key is on his brick, so you cannot do nothing to the key.
If you can't rotate key, how do you unlock doors? That is a very, very good question that I demand an answer for, Key.
Some doors are not locked.
You just open them. And for the ones that are locked and you can't rotate the key, you use the other method, your boot.
Ah,
Or
the
if there are
foot key.
windows, you can. Or if there are windows, you can do the opposite of defenestration.
Hey, yeah, that works.
Simply fenestrate.
Fenestrating?
Okay, is there a way to rotate this stuff?
I do the big shrug.
Me too. I'm just a punchy doggo. If it doesn't need to be punched, then I don't know.
What if it needs to be investigated?
I can do that too. But if it can't be investigated nor punched, then ask somebody else.
Okay, I figured it out. It'll place based on which way I'm facing. I need to wait for morning.
It's a run.
Hi, Rin.
Hi, Ren.
How you feeling, Ren?
Better.
Good. Did you enjoy last night?
I think I did.
You think you did?
Yeah. Like I
He was
remember
very
laughing.
giggly.
I remember laughing.
I gotta see those clips. I haven't had a chance to watch them yet.
You have to. It is non-negotiable.
I remember, well, I don't remember, but I remember everything up to the gap in my memory of my first time being blackout drunk. Only it took more than one margarita to do that.
It
I mean,
wasn't
it's not
even that. It was a single shot.
Of tequila? Was it?
Yes.
Ew.
I wasn't that bad, was I?
You were very giggly.
Like I
The
do
fact
remember-
that you have a hazy memory of it should tell you.
I just remember laughing.
Yeah, you did. Constantly.
A lot.
And it was this... Yeah, it was also this very, like, a very different kind of laugh than usual.
Really?
I don't know how to describe it. It was like a bubbly laugh, rather than, like, the laugh you have when you are distressed or something funny happened. You were just enjoying life.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Sounds like it, Epic.
I will warn you, Ren, you're never going to live it down. But then again, what else is new?
I was about to
Just
say.
add it to the list.
Yeah, just add it to the list.
Of things Zim is never gonna let Ren live down.
I'm not certain I'm the one he really needs to worry about there.
Wait, why is that?
Because the rest of the chat is the chat is never gonna let you live it down.
I mean, that
Oh.
too. I still remember when Ido drew the art and just like look, that's me.
Oh, I do remember that part.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
That was adorable.
You're a precious drunk.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, So this is technically my second time being drunk-ish, I guess. The first time was with Raijin.
Yeah. The night before.
Yep. Yep.
I've never ever been like drunk before, but that's because I also barely drink.
I mean, same here. Until
I did. I've
The
been
things-
drunk many a times.
The things I drink are those things that are like only technically alcoholic.
They have like 0.1% alcohol in them. I haven't been drunk in a good while, though.
We are absolutely 100% making it canon that Hyro cannot
lightweight.
handle.
I mean,
He is a
that's
featherweight.
air weight.
Here, take this shot of whiskey. Instantly drunk.
Why are you on strike?
What?
You just started and they're already on strike.
Well, you tried to make them work when they were on break, so now they're striking. I guess now you have to lock them out.
I am just. Like, they're allowed to eat everything. Do I have to, like, put food in somewhere? You have food right there. Eat it. Okay, adventure journal time, I guess.
CJ.
I wouldn't say he's unfair, but I
mean,
would say
it's-
he is a taskmaster.
I mean, isn't it technically Asher's job to be fair?
Yes.
Not technically, literally.
Okay, so I need to make sure I have storage assigned to the settlement with food in it. Got it. I don't know how, but I will try to figure this out. Oh, hey, I can get rope. Oh, hi, Ro.
Yes, master.
I need to test this rope and make sure it works well.
What? What? Eh? What's happening?
I'm just gonna put you to work. Laying
Doing
there,
what?
strapped down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how do I assign stuff to the village? I need to figure this out. As far as I can tell, this is already assigned. I don't know what I'm doing. They didn't explain this.
You're having to learn on the fly.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it is set for food. And there's cooked food in here that for some reason the guy's just not eating.
I exist.
Hey,
Hi,
Hello,
Gab.
Gib
Gib
Gab.
It a Gib Gab.
Is everyone still angry at Gabby?
What did I do?
No. No.
Smiting Narashi, I guess? I don't know.
No, 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 no. No. Vengeance has been served for that, I'm certain.
People aren't angry because I told them about ghost wiping.
About what? I beg your pardon?
I don't
I-
think someone wants me to repeat that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Ghost wiping.
No, you know what? I think I've changed my mind. I don't want to know.
Are you sure?
I think I am.
Merle knows what I did.
I do.
Yeah, you were there.
I was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were in chat. You were one of the people being like, why?
I don't know. I've done a lot since then. I think I forgot.
Good.
Stage.
My memory's starting to get holes in it, okay?
You're starting to get holes. What?
My memory is starting to get gaps.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
I
by all
mean,
means.
yeah, I'm sure it requires ice or something from another island, but that still doesn't help me figure out how to let them access this for food.
Eat it.
He won't eat it. It's like he's fasting.
What if you go slow instead?
I don't think I don't think he wants to slow. He wants to fast.
Okay, assign chests with food to the settlement for settlers to access them. To assign chests, click the green button in the chest or assign it from the assign. Okay, I think it is assigned to him now.
Well, that's good then.
Or assigned to the settlement now. but I have no idea for sure.
Also, how you doing, Ren?
I'm doing okay.
I just wanted to say completely out of context, you are precious.
You were avoiding you.
Not yet.
Eclipse?
Yeah, you just weren't very present this week, and then you were missed. You're precious.
Oh, thank you.
We've learned
Yeah.
Ren is equally drunk.
Very precious.
I just watched like 2 clips, and I was like, that is amazingly cute.
Same.
I wish I could say I was that precious when I was drunk, but I'm more obnoxious when I'm drunk.
I would have figured you'd be like a sleepy drunk.
Oh, that comes later.
Oh,
Also,
no, CJ. We're up to 4 now.
4 masters? How do you juggle all that, Ren?
I have no idea.
I think it's more that they jiggle him.
Yeah.
No, at that point they have enough to play 4 square, so there must be bouncing Ren between each other.
I'm sure Ren does a lot of bouncing.
I'd believe it. I mean, look, Hyro is sharing a bed unquestioningly with King.
Yeah, that's a thing that's happening.
That is indeed a thing that is happening. As
Don't worry, chat. I have a plan to ensure that Hyro remains celibate, like you all want.
I mean, he can't really lose that.
Are we talking about the same chat? Or like Cause I don't know if we are, Key. You're saying something that's completely
that is
opposite
the antithesis of chat.
of what chat wants.
The
Smiles.
chat doesn't want anybody to be celibate.
Smiles sweetly.
Cat wants character consistency, and Ray and Cairo has been established as a eunuch, so we must maintain that, right?
Well,
Clearly.
I guess.
Pat Ren.
Michelle has this weird habit of jumping to crazy conclusions.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Well, it's more of a... He asked it and did not get an answer. So he assumed that, you know, it
That
was
is
an
his worst
embarrassing thing for Hyro, so he wasn't going to push it.
He
And
jumped
Indeed.
that is Kashel's worst trait. He continues to assume things.
And we all know what happens when you assume things.
Well, maybe if people actually spoke up and were like, no, actually I'm
They
not.
I
tried.
tried!
They have
I freaking tried!
This is
Is-
Kashel's second worst trait.
Is that he's locked into his assumptions.
Escalates.
Shell aims down the sights and just holds down the trigger. It's in his nature.
Oh, it's Kuroi.
Yes, it is.
Kurai!
Hi,
Thank you.
Loops the
Kuroi.
Kuroi.
Pet Kure.
We'll just have to face that this is like... this is Zim's revenge for making him play a straight character. That is ultimately what this all is, right?
You mean the straight man? There's a difference.
No. They knew what they were saying.
Forcing Zim to play a responsible character.
The audacity.
Which isn't to say that the rest of us are, like, the rest of the characters are irresponsible. There's a couple that are, like,
who's
no one else
responsible?
is a good leader.
Who's responsible? The one with the conflict of interest working for the supranational organization? For personal reasons exclusively, basically? The random civilian who cannot keep his story straight and is currently sleeping with the enemy? The one who got scammed for like a third of his bank account by like some random teller?
Who is part of the organization, by the way.
Yeah, like, when are we gonna go kneecap Jiro for the money back?
I think Rickon already did that.
Yeah, we set Raban on him for that.
It'd be funny if the shop's just closed forever.
Justice for the swindler.
Because Jiro's just gone, like, disintegrated on the wind, and there's no replacement, so the shop's just closed forever.
But you were saying somebody was listing out everybody and what their crimes were?
Yeah. So basically, like, who is responsible? The living, breathing conflict of interest. The one sleeping with the enemy. The one who got scammed by the own organization.
Present.
Sammy. Who else is responsible?
Sammy, you know what you've done.
No,
Yes.
you misunderstand. Sammy is all you need to hear about them to know.
Okay, what's the part that's dangerous? Being the info hazard. Basically, being a very happy to do what is told, in many ways. Or
Just don't tell Sammy any compartmentalized information and he'll be fine.
Or if
No,
you
just
do,
tell
you have
him
to
all the
say,
compartmentalized
don't tell anyone about this ever for any reason.
Yeah. But he'll still tell Kashal because he trusts Kashal.
Mm-hmm.
But what if he doesn't need to know?
Unless you say
And it's need to know.
Well, Kashal asks sometimes, you know. If he asks, he'll tell him because he's like the leader of the group, right?
That's not how compartmentalization works.
Well, look, compartmentalization is like the watertight holds on a ship. You close them when you have to, and then you open them otherwise.
Oh, Sammy. Your blabbermouth is probably the reason why you guys aren't getting a vacation. Not really.
No, it's Kashal. That's
David's only getting a vacation because he's laid up in the hospital.
Kashel's the reason we're not getting a vacation.
Oh no, they are getting a vacation.
Even if we have to fight for it.
Kashel is going to make sure everybody gets to the it comes to him in the at his cabin.
Good luck with Wyatt if Edgar can't also come or is in the middle of, like, getting treated or something.
And good luck with Hyro now with King.
Oh boy. You know what? Sim? Kashel might be providing a solution to the problem that Wyatt himself has created. Organically, no less.
I think Matteo forgot that we were running tonight.
Oh no!
Oh no.
He also said in his Discord earlier that he was taking tonight off. I didn't think nothing of it
No.
because I thought that was just from his like side streaming, but oh dear.
Oh no.
Oops.
No.
So we're not playing tonight?
Wow. This is about as good as a cliffhanger. Pure sadness.
Poor Key. Have a hug from the doggo.
Have a hug from the fox.
I don't know what Wyatt is. I don't know what Pulsemon is.
An electric.
Thank you, boy.
I think depending
thing.
on the way they digivolve, they become like a buff dino.
Yeah, but then you go to the next one, and it's no longer a dino. Like,
Yeah.
Pulsemon is Pulsemon.
Yeah.
Thank you, boy.
It is a thing that digivolves into a buff dino. That digivolves into
Pulsemon
something else.
is according to the wiki, Pulsemon is a beastkin. The evolution of Bulkmon is dragonkin. The evolution of that, Boutmon, is beastkin again. And the final one, Kazuchimon, is a shaman.
Groovy.
Okay.
Huh.
So apparently, Pulsemon digivolved under the influence of heartbeat waveform data stored in hospitals and gyms.
Yeah, well, it has a pre-evolution, right?
This-
Hi, yes, hello. Did you not realize that's why what the deal with Wyatt was?
Oh my god.
You seriously didn't figure that out?
Wait, what's the deal with Wyatt? Sorry, I just
That
didn't know.
he's athletic and stuff, and he has the watch and Pulsemon. It's
Oh,
just
it's-
thematically appropriate.
All
No.
about fitness.
I
that
literally
kind of-
noticed as soon as I heard that Wyatt was a Pulsemon and he had like the fitness watch thing going on, it's like, oh, that makes total sense.
I hadn't like processed it, but I hadn't like assumed otherwise. It's just I'm just more surprised that like Pulsemon's pre-evolution is this adorable. Oh my god, I love him.
You mean BBmon?
Yeah, you should de-digivolve.
No.
Look at it, it's so precious.
I think I'm gonna have to look at this.
Yes.
Look at how precious to baby Wyatt would be, though.
Yes.
Also, Pet the Ido, very good floof in chat.
Yes.
And to be fair, Pulsemon is pretty precious too.
Yeah, but look at the little lingy baby.
What, the BBmon?
Yes.
It's not Angie, it just has the thing that's on Pulsemon's chest and Bulkmon's chest, and it's no longer on Boutmon.
But does it have the man bun?
I
No, but
don't
it has a funny little
understand. Wikimon, I don't understand.
What?
Apparently Pulsemon can digivolve from Greymon?
Oh, but that's because that's like in every instance it's ever existed in.
So,
What?
Digimon is very weird.
No, okay, so I don't understand. Normally Wikimon is like really good about this. That is a champion Digimon digivolving up into a rookie.
Which is below.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
which is incorrect.
That is incorrect. And we have Bulkmon, which is the dragon.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wyatt, my advice to you is this. Do not digivolve into Bulkmon. You will become the thirst trap to end all thirst traps. You will not be able to keep Hyro off of you. Heck, you might even attract King.
Well, at least Queen is dating somebody that is not the enemy.
You're only grumbling, Cashel, because you're jealous.
Oh my god!
You would want Bulkmon Wyatt all to yourself. We know what you're like.
Let me take a look. No, not his type.
Oh my goodness.
What, does Cashel prefer Hyro body type?
Hyro is closer, but too femboyish.
So like twink, but not femboy.
Exactly.
Huh. For some reason, my brain is having a very difficult time imagining that. Like, off the top of my head. Also, oh boy, Gib Gab. That is so cute.
Don't worry about it.
That's very tempting. That's very tempting.
Just make it temporary, like with Nova, you know?
Oh,
no.
Well, see, I had such a mean idea. And all it would be is this absolute nuisance, but I wonder.
That's concerning.
Also,
I might need to...
I did clarify with Maddie. We are not going to be able to run games on the weekdays for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
His
Understandable.
work has a lot of mandatory overtime.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ooh, I understand.
Same
Big
here.
understand.
That is unfortunate.
Yep. Yikes.
I mean, it is what it is.
And just to clarify, this is even like on the Thursdays if we return to those?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh. Well, chat, sadness and pain and suffering, as I know we are all feeling.
Hutsuki!
Oh no, it's fine. But everybody should be, instead of grieving over the loss of this game time, should be sending Matteo all the encouragement, good vibes, and just overall positivity, because that is a very special kind of suffering.
You know, I 100% approve of this. Everybody go send Matteo a hug on Discord. I want him complaining about how many messages he's getting. Make it so, chat. I will weaponize you all.
He's already on Do Not Disturb.
Don't care. Do it.
Can we offline rate him on Twitch? Can we just like send in biddies?
No.
Maybe not while he's, not around. I would rather him, be able to know the love is there.
I have sent Matteo big hugs.
Same here.
Me too.
He's going to be so bewildered by all the buzzing that his phone is going to be doing. It's going to buzz so much he'd think it came from Queen's room.
Nah, Do Not Disturb means you don't get notifications.
Oh, good.
But you can
Okay.
still get them on your phone.
Yep.
Oh? Huh?
And not only that, we're probably gonna see all the icons popping up as well.
Yes, Ducks. And yes, Epic. Aggressive kindness. Everyone, message Matteo Brasu on the Discord with a hug.
Mm-hmm.
All of you.
So throwing chat around like a weapon.
It's gonna be like the Digimon movie where there's all those screens from those people across the world sending their good
You
vibe
got
energy to make
mail.
Omnimon happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it so, chat. Make it so.
Zim over here trying to be a Sith Lord when they're doing the good thing.
Yeah.
There is no
Hello,
hope
Key,
for him.
Have you met Zim? This is Zim. He does that sometimes.
Oh, I'm aware.
On Discord, Epic, Matteo Rasu. Send him a hug.
Darth Goodbeat. Darn though. I won't have my plan to de-digivolve Kashel because it's adorable.
Oh.
Wait.
Well, now I gotta go.
What is Kashel's prior form?
It's adorable, is what it is.
Well, Kudamon is already adorable, so...
The wiki lists one of them as Kiatomon. I just posted a link to it in the AR.
Nope.
It's a Maddie.
Oh. Hello.
Come.
Matty get hug.
Hey, Maddie.
Hi,
Big hugs for
Mario.
Maddie.
Big
Okay.
hugs for me.
Hugs.
Hug the Maddie.
You have no idea how badly I needed those when they all came in.
Oh!
Oh,
Success!
yay!
We made the Maddie feel good.
Yay.
Anyways, I don't see any reason not to run tonight if that's what everyone's agreed.
I mean, if you're not up for it, that's a very strong reason not to.
Yes. Don't
Yes,
push
don't-
yourself.
Please don't push yourself.
Please do not.
I'm not really concerned about how I feel right now.
We do though.
We
are
will
concerned,
for
though.
you.
Yes.
We are not going to make you tack on more overtime on top of your overtime.
Besides, I already went and posted in all the places that I was waiting to post in for when we did AOR tonight, and I don't want to spam in them. That said, if you want to run, then we can run. But don't feel like you have to.
Only if you wanna. If you don't wanna, we can just hang around here as well.
Mm-hmm.
We can just
Sorry.
vibe.
If I'd have known / remembered we were running tonight, I could have gone till 9. Still can, honestly.
Well, do
So- Up to you guys, I guess.
No, this one's up to you. And remember where we left off with that. Cachel's having to tell Castiel a lot of things. Castillo, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to make you recall every bit of it,
Oh, that is
but I
very
was
much
wanting to hear.
appreciated.
Yeah, no. That said, I actually no more than there is to resolve, like, right this second, and especially because there's going to be a lot of dead space between now and you guys' next mission because injuries and stuff. I do think it would be good to have a short session to get the clerical stuff out of the way, if that's okay with everyone.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Alright,
I'm
let me
down.
go ahead and switch games.
Yay!
Sorry, I didn't realize how much I needed to run a session right now.
Not a problem. So thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Necesse, which I think I just quit without saving because I didn't see a save option. We'll figure that out next time. Anyways, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Streamloots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.